extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
They'll start on the ground with Price. And down that time, surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Another run here with Price. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Loss of 1.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Trying left side. Here is Price. He's got space inside the 25. And he's going to be taken down. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
First down.
Well, they gave the 60-yarder a try, didn't make it, and now they're in a tough position defensively. This offense has it at midfield.
3rd quarter starts with a run by Price.
And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9. To throw, Williams.
This one into the hands of Metcalf. They'll go for a gain of 7. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Looking to throw is Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 37. That's good for a Packers 1st down.
On 1st down, here's Price.
Down at the 2. Broke through the first contact, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Throwing is Williams.
Oh, the ball comes they'll say it's incomplete. This Washington defense, they've stood tall the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal. Touchdown! A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
CD, you know he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You maybe forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? You forget about the guys in the backfield, they're eligible too.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Packers pick it up.
When you kick off and you go downfield and get the ball back, that's what I call a great opportunity.
In a one-score game, I always circle, and you know this, but in my play-by-play sheet, I circle big plays. It could be turning points. This could be a turning point.
Did you put a second circle around this one? This
I put a star. I put a star. Finds his tight end, Ingram. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
An inside run with Price.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
And the Packers, 1st down.
Once again, it's Price.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3.
On the stop. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Here's Williams.
At the 3-yard line.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. He appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Packers have scored again in this 3rd quarter. This time to move out in front.
So they only needed a couple of feet there on 4th down, but they got more than that and then some as he takes this into the end zone.
And I love your description right there, right? 4th and short. They got that. No problem. Let's go ahead and get the rest of it. Finish it off in the end zone. Touchdown. Everyone goes away happy on that one. I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then tonight and see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
Back now at Lambeau.
It's the Commanders in possession of the football, but they trail as we start this 4th quarter. Here's Daniels.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
That's to the sideline and incomplete.
They've got to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Daniels going to throw for it.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first.
And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
They'll run on 1st down with Price. Down at the 25.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
Going right back to Price.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
And this is the worry, because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. And they take a knee. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
They'll look to run with Price.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Packers will add to their 4th quarter lead.
What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Fairbairn now to kick this one away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. This is 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
Here comes 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
Daniels looking to throw.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
5 yards to go.
To the air goes Daniels. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
It's 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this one is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Give up the middle, Price.
He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
The Packers looking to get out of here with a win as they take the knee. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And another Madden Ultimate Team contest is underway. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he will get this inside the 30.
The ball carrier. Nick Eman-Worry on the stop. A pickup of 44 yards on the play.
Offense is set. First and 10.
First down.
To throw, Williams. And he's going to be brought down back at the 34-yard line. Devin Bush. And it's going to be 2nd and 16 now coming up.
Second down.
After the sack, Williams. This is Ridley working the right side. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
And it's third down.
Here's Williams. And off his hands and incomplete. That drop means they failed to convert on third down.
And okay, you'll get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame, but that's one, as this game goes on, he's got to have. It's hard on third down to execute. And with the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
Williams throwing on fourth. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen comes out throwing. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for 2nd down. Throwing here, Allen. He's got Devontae Smith. And he's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch. So give him, it looks like about 7. 3rd and 3 in front of him now after that completion got him 7. Now Allen. It's cut by Harrison. He stops here, gain of about 7. And that's going to give the Bills the 1st down.
We call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
Design quarterback run here. So the change of pace to the tight end. He isn't going to yield anything. Stop for no gain. 2nd down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Allen setting up to throw. And that hit arrived just in the nick of time. It's enough to break up the catch and bring up 3rd down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
This one's caught. Smith has it. Defense finally able to close on this after a gain of about 24. And it'll be 1st down Buffalo.
We just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
From the red zone on 1st. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. Throwing on 2nd. Allen. Brought in close to the 8. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Allen to throw. And that one's not going to be caught. Could have extended the drive, but the defender timed it perfectly, breaks it up. That means it's 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. That big 4th down call is how we close out our 1st quarter. A couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. About to begin the 2nd here. The Bills definitely thinking points. Judkins. Gets them a couple there in a very good spot now with 2nd and goal from the 1.
Short of the goal line. A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Incomplete on the option. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
That's called playing downhill with a capital D. These safeties, they love to see that play. And that ball caught in front of him, and he came down in a hurry and knocked it backwards.
3rd and goal for Allen. He's going to take this to the end zone. Touchdown, Bills. Kenyon Sadiq scoring on the 13th play of that drive. Point after is converted by Dicker. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Starting at the 10. He's got a lane up past the 30. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Well, the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. A great read by the defense there. They attacked and they found that runner quick.
When you look up run blitz by a linebacker, that is in the dictionary right there.
There it is. Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Williams set to pass. He finds Ingram working downfield here. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Kick taken in here at the 17. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Back to throw now, Allen. He can't pull this one in. That's incomplete. 2nd time he hasn't been able to bring in a catchable ball. Keep an eye on that. It's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's Allen. That's Smith on the slant. Still has some space inside the 35. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Good throw, caught by Harrison. And this is down all the way to the 3. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
It just felt like a composure play. Quarterback was calm, receiver did his job securing the ball, and because of it, those chains are unmoving.
They're after him, and they're going to take him down way behind the line of scrimmage. Leontu Latu. And that sends his offense in the wrong direction. It's 2nd and goal. Allen looking to throw. Oh, and he's unable to keep a hold of it through that hit. As that 2nd and goal pass hits the ground, incomplete. This needs to find the end zone, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. Allen. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Now Cameron Dicker on to try the field goal. It's a 39-yarder. Dicker connects there. And That's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime. Anytime you score points right before the final frame, and for the kicker, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
Brings in the kick at the 9. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. Now Williams. Left side pulled in by Pittman. A lot of space ahead. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Green Bay.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Williams to throw. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Intended target was Calvin Ridley. So second down coming up.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming on.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Throwing here just before halftime. And this is another one too close to that defender, Brock. Knocked away again, and this time he forces fourth down. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First down from the 42. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Throw right side, caught by Smith. He's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. All set now, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 47.
Throwing from the gun here. And this is going to be incomplete. They were on him right off the snap, and that hit altered the throw. That brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Back to the air, Allen. Finds him on the slant. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Allen going to throw again. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. He's going to hit there, and they're going to take him out of bounds after a gain of 11. And that's going to be a Bills first down.
4 yards. That's another Bills first down.
From the red zone now. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And not able to corral this one. That's going to be ruled his second drop of the game. It brings up third down.
Third down and 10.
Throwing here, Allen. Got a man, that's Kincaid. And he is stopped. They get to him inches from a touchdown. That's going to make it first and goal.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Here's a design run. And he's in for the touchdown. Dicker on now for the PAT.
point.
Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And that makes this a 10-point game.
17. Packers 7.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. He fields it from the 8. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out. Out of the pistol, Williams. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for a second.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, they kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
He rotates a couple of yards through that chaos. Myles Garrett coming in for the stop. Third and long for him here. And he's not able to keep a hold of it through that hit. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Now Allen. Complete out to the right. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Inside the final minute of our third quarter. Working inside the red zone. Passing quick here with the pass rush, fast enough to match it. On and in time to alter that throw, and it falls incomplete. That brings up second down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And it's off his hands and incomplete, so an opportunity unfulfilled on that second down. That means it's third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a fourth down decision.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And in the end, only able to get this up to his 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Drive beginning with a run. It's Hubbard. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
At the 25-yard line.
Here's Williams. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Now here's Williams. And they come up empty on that third down. Would have been good for the first, but couldn't hang on through that hit. It is fourth down. Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this. Williams throwing on forward. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Nick Emanwari. And he's going to bring this back for the pick six and a Buffalo touchdown. Well, they had to try something there on fourth down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, you know, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. Well, all things going their way through the air at the moment, partner. They pick off a throw for 6, and then they complete a pass of their own to add on 2 more.
Can I be honest with you here, Kate?
Please.
And maybe I'm a bad person for saying this, but every once in a while, I root for chaos. I wouldn't mind a little chaos. I wouldn't mind seeing that one go back through the air the other way and put 2 on the board, but it wasn't to be. That's excellent execution to get the touchdown on the pick 6 and put 2 more on the board.
Back for the start of the 4th quarter. Man, they're going to start here with a 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Williams. He's brought down. They got him at the 25. Working quickly here. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Williams will look to throw. He's got Ingram outside. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
12-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Williams set to pass. He's got it. And there it is. Touchdown, Packers. Chuba Hubbard, a 12-yard score. Dangerous route to have to defend, Brock. A lot of running backs are so good at sneaking behind defenders, running that pattern.
And if you're going to find your back for a touchdown, Gabe, this is the first route you'd expect. Get in a favorable matchup. This guy can flat out move. Send him out there, stress that coverage, and go deliver for 6.
Down 2 scores, and with 2 timeouts left, this onside recovery is a must-get for them. And the Bills are able to secure this kick. And they're even going to find some bonus yards, Brock, after they brought in that football. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the...
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Packers have some new life in the 4th.
Okay, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism where defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Makes the catch. He's rolling towards that red zone. And he gets home. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Number 44. Touchdown, Green Bay.
All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
What a clutch play late. He intercepts it. And he's up to the 7-yard line as he gets hauled down. All right, so for the time being, we stay in a 1-possession game, Brock, but they were trying to make it a 2-score game with that 2-point conversion.
You could feel it. A killer mentality on that sideline. They wanted to put this game away. And if they're getting that aggressive right there, no doubt, this defense wants to play with the same aggression. Buckle up, offense. Pressure's coming. They're going to want to force this one and this offense into a mistake and seal this game now.
1st down from the 42. A give left side. Jenkins dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
On the tackle. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Packers 42-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills leading by 7. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Another one for Jenkins. He's going to manage 13 yards here before going down. Picks them up the 1st. Brock, you tell me about this all the time. A tight end's top responsibility changes by the down. And on that one, it was all about blocking, getting his guys some space to get vertical.
Really got to be some of the most versatile players on the team. I was spoiled in my life.
Touchdown, Buffalo! So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one right down the middle. And they now lead by 14 points. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. Has a hole left, room to run. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's in second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. And the Bills are able to secure this kick. Ooh, had to have that onside kick. Got one timeout, but not much time left. This one kind of feels like it's over.
Not a whole lot they can do, but you can't give up. Not a time to look at the clock. You got that one timeout. You got to do all you can and really hope and pray this offense fumbles the snap or screws it up here in the final minutes.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. It's Judkins on the counter. And he has the Bills the first down. And that block should clinch them this win. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
That's good for a Bills. First down.
He goes to a knee as Tom winds down in this one. Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. So it's the Bills who come away with the win. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get